Thanks again for meeting with me, Bana.
No problem.
And am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yeah, it's Bana, yeah.
Okay. And thank you again for reading the book.
No problem.
And that's pretty cool that you read it 4 times. It took me a while to read it 4 times, so it's pretty awesome. So today, I'm here to talk with you about the importance of at-risk youth programs, as well as the importance of mentorship programs for youth in Tacoma Park. I'm doing an exploratory study on just attitudes in the community about at-risk programs, about mentorship programs, and why people think that they're important, how people think that they can possibly be improved, what they like about the programs, etc. So just to start off with, have you ever been a part of a mentorship program in your life before?
I've been in an after-school program, and I come to the library almost every day, so that's it.
And how did you find out about the Tacoma Park Library?
I've been coming here since I was really little, actually, because my mom used to bring me, and so was my whole family. And then I believe it was 2 years ago that I started coming here on my own after school. And then about last year, I got actually really into it and started coming every day.
Wow. And what do you like about coming to the library?
There are a lot of people that you can help and ask questions about, so you will never have like trouble than as if at a home, like if you ask like one of your parents. And there are a lot of books, so you can find a lot of sources.
What do you like to read at the library?
Yes, I do like to read.
What books do you like to read? What kind of books?
I like reading all kinds of books, actually. Like, I like graphic novels, I like comics, I like chapter books.
Wow.
I like it all.
It's a broad spectrum of
Yeah.
books that you like. It's pretty awesome. Do you have a favorite book? You don't have to say mine.
It is yours. Yeah, I think it was yours.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. What did you like about reading This Son with Two Moms?
That it was so true story, and that it was like really inspiring.
That's awesome. So thank you again for reading it and for liking it. That's awesome too.
Thank you for writing it.
Very welcome. So, if you were talking to someone your age about a mentorship program, and you were telling them about it, and you were trying to make it sound as good as possible to them, what types of things do you think you might tell them?
I would say that there were a lot of sources, like in libraries and things like mentorship programs, so that you can always like you could always have like a lot of answers, and you can always have the best answer to your choice. You could also have a lot of people answer your questions, and you can find a lot of good books that you can read.
And what have you learned from coming to the library or from books in general?
I've learned a lot of things. Most of them were really inspiring to me, but I've learned how like some people are different, like how you should just enjoy how you live and not like care about it too much, because life is short.
Life is short. Thank you so much for saying that. It's true. So, what do you think could be improved about, or if anything could be improved about a library or your experience? Are there any things that you can think of?
I really don't, because it's kind of perfect. Like when I'm in the library, I have people to talk to, like how I can ask them questions. I have books that I can read to answer my questions. I can just work alone. I have privacy. Like I don't have no cons about it.
Wow. Are there kids your age who come to the library too?
Yes. Almost everybody after school comes to the library
really?
now, unless they use a bus or something like that.
And how far is the library from your school?
It's not even a 2-minute walk. Like you just walk up a hill. So very close.
Is it kind of like a hangout area too?
Yeah, actually, because a lot of people, like there's a basketball court next to it, there's a game room, like there are things that many other people like to do other than just read in the library and do your homework.
Do you think that if there were events at the library, the kids your age would come to them after school?
Yeah, I think if there were more events that were more exciting to like my age students, that they would come often because, like I enjoy some books and sometimes they don't have all of the books I enjoy, but yet I still come because a lot of them do. They do have a lot of them that I read. So
Do you think that the library has enough events for kids your age to check out?
I think there are enough events, just not like a variety of events. Like you can't. There are always a lot of nonfiction or fiction books, but they don't have like them mixed up. Like if they start like nonfiction books, they do a couple of nonfiction books along the way, and not as many like other kind of books. But that's it. Most of them, yeah, they do have enough events.
Do you think that the kids would come and show up if there were non-book events at the library? And if those events were to take place, what do you think they would be?
I really have no idea because it's a library, but I mean, I don't think so because normally kids come, or my age, kids come to the library to do their homework or just like read a good book or check out a book or something. So I don't think non-book events even would like bring any other new people to the library as much.
Because, one of the things that I was thinking was, what if there was a book event at the library that also had food at it or something like that? What if there was a pizza party book event somehow? Or there was a book event that where you could go and read books, but there was also poetry or something at that same book event or something like that.
I mean, yes, but also like most of the things you're saying, like poetry, is in books. So I mean, it would attract like kids, of course, but it's not really the main reason that they would come to the library. So.
Gotcha. What do you like to do for fun other than reading?
I like to box. It's weird, but I do boxing.
Oh.
I actually really do enjoy going to school, and I like reading. I like writing.
What do you like to write about?
Things that come in my head. Just write anything.
Those are the best. They really are. So if you were talking to some city official, some bigwig, about how to improve Tacoma Park's mentorship programs, what would you tell them?
To improve?
Yeah.
There's really nothing to improve at the library at this point because there are so many like different sources and people and different kind of books, and like there isn't nothing to improve in the library unless you're like talking like add more books or something, but there are a lot of books that you can find in the library. Maybe duplicate books, because every time I come to the library and I look for a book, it's always checked out. That's it.
That's a good point. Why do you think after school programs, or do you think after school programs are important?
Yeah, I do, because there are a lot of people that come to after school programs and you can learn there. You probably have some good friends that come to after school programs, and it teaches, well, not teaches, but it has like a one-on-one time with you and your like work or what your book, and like you could just do what you need to do like without having to stop or be disrupted.
That's very true. So some peace of mind.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. And what age did you start reading at, you think?
Like reading the books I'm reading now, or like reading in general?
Both.
Reading like the books I do now, maybe 2 years. But like reading in general, I honestly don't know.
I have some great, since you read everything, I have so many things, so many books that I can't wait to share with you. I mean, it's a great. Have you heard of a series called Artemis Fowl before?
No.
Series is about a boy genius, and you're, how old are you?
10.
10. He is 11 years old in the first book, and he's like 16 in the last book or something like that. And it's about his misadventures and things that he does. And it's a really good book. You might even like it more than mine. So I'll definitely share it later. But that concludes our interview on recording. So thank you so much for meeting with me.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So I think you can, let me see.